Welcome back to day 2 of our life. We just came back from walking Drax and we got a little beverage. We found these on the side of the road. It was crazy, but we really like these. So
I have a White Claw Tails Strawberry Cosmo.
And then I'm trying something new. It's a Boat Shoes IPA. Boat Shoes Hazy IPA. I love me some hazies. But we're back from our walk, so now we're going to be cutting my hair.
Yes,
And
I am
I'm
Barba.
horrified.
It's not the first time I cut your hair.
It's not.
Over it's going to grow in 2 weeks versus me being...
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Me being trained by a professional. not a professional, but how you like your hair.
Yeah. I mean, I guess ideally we started cutting my hair because 1, we moved out together. 2, my barber is kind of expensive. It's like $50 every time I go, and that's like including tip and stuff. But ideally I would like to go every other week, but $100 adds up like super quickly.
That'd be what, like $200?
A month ish,
Yeah.
like 100, like 100 at least, 100 a month at least. If I would
100 a month. I'm not good at math.
But we're gonna cut my hair now. So we have a wedding on Friday, so hopefully it looks good.
Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days.
Yeah, shout out Jay and George, but her side of the family, my now extended family. Let me finish. But yeah, we're gonna cut my hair, and then hopefully it doesn't get messed up.
I've cut his hair before. I really like my hair. I really like my hair. Give me the credit, fool.
Alright, you guys can be the judge.
My clothes back on.
She thought we were gonna shower. Okay, so every time... Okay, I'm naked, kinda. But every time people come over, they're always like tripping because our bathroom is like orange and purple. So it's like this, right? Right?
Yes.
Okay, and then show them how it changes. So we're gonna be cutting my hair now. I can't even turn it on.
I know it's ready, but it's like not ready. Like now. Yeah, see, like it's those pimples that like tomorrow would have been like gnarly.
Well, it's gone now. And we're missing size number 2, which is probably like the most important one, but we'll see what we can do.
What we did last time was 4, 3, and 1 because we're missing 2. And so I think let's start like that again, but I want to get more off because I've noticed that it grew a lot faster.
So should we do 3?
So yeah, I feel like 3 and then to 1.
Okay.
And we'll do 3. Luckily we know he looks bald too. So.
I've never been bald.
Not bald, but you were buzz cutted.
I
buzz cut him. The first time I ever cut his hair, he has like when he gets his haircuts, it's all like a skin fade here. Oh, I don't know terms. A skin fade. A skin fade, right? That goes all the way up, and then it's like lighter, and then his hair is like a lot shorter than this, so it's very like to your head.
Yeah,
shape.
my hair's kind of crazy. So
there's like shape to his head, and the first time I ever cut his hair, I buzzed him because I didn't know about sizes, I don't know about that. I just said, and then I was like.
She just wanted to have fun. Yeah.
But you still look cute. You pulled it off. Slowly. Sí, because it already doesn't like está cortando, pero no está cortando. So that too would have carried. But this patch, if I cut too much, I mean, 1, I can never go back. But, like, I know what I'm doing. It's just that missing number, you know?
Yeah.
That it does fuck with it a lot. Because this one looks good down here, I'm going to tell you that. But there's too much hair right here still. But acá está bien, you know?
Yeah, our haircut machine is super old. So if anyone's watching and wants to send us a good one, I appreciate
it. Please do. I literally have it on my cart, but I'm like, without rent on like 2 days.
I can survive without it. I'll just buzz cut again.
Yeah. So you wanna like not participate, support? Oh my belly's hurting. What was I gonna do?
Those old metal blades give me tetanus. Should we do a barber talk? Because whenever I go to the barber, I talk to my barber.
Talk to me, homie. What's up?
So there's this girl. Yeah, girl, it's just my lady. She just be tripping, dog.
You're so ugly. There's no way you guys actually talk like that.
How confident do you feel?
I feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm concentrating.
She like Edward Scissorhands over here.
No, I can't promise you my thumb ain't gonna poke your eye, but
You're gonna cut my ear. You know how, like, earlier you were talking to me about, like, things that are therapeutic, or, like, how I give you, like, comfort, or, like, through other stuff and whatnot. Like, I feel like you give me comfort because my mom's the one that would always, like, cut my hair before.
no.
So.
I love that for us. I literally just told him on our walk with Drax that, because I was talking to my little sister, and she's older, but anyway, she's dating this guy now, and I'm like, the more you, like, start learning to, like, be with mature people, like, the more that you start being with mature people, they start, like, giving you that comfort, and, like, you letting them in, they give you that comfort that, like, you didn't know you needed from another person. And I told him the other day, he, like, hugged me and started just rubbing my head, and I was like, what is that? Like, that just felt so, like, good, but weird. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. We've come a long way. We met when...
How
old were you? So 20...
We met in 2021, around, like, August, like, July, August.
She knows the date.
I remember because I had just stopped working with my mom, and that's about the time I signed up at the gym.
True.
So that's why I remember, and I just remember dates, like.
So yeah, I was 25, 24, 23. You were 20.
I was 23. I had just turned 24 in June. You were barely gonna turn 24 because I also remember it was like the third time of us actually talking, and it's actually good because I needed the front. Anyways, I had just turned 24 in June. July, August is when I started going to that gym, and that's where I met him. He's the one who signed me up. Super cute. Anyways, I remember after being there a couple times, it's only like the third, fourth time we talked. Sure. And it was around September now, which was his birthday. And you said, like, like, I don't know, but you said you wanted to do something, that you might have done something with friends. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? But you ended up, like, doing something with your family, so obviously we never hung out. And I just remember saying, like, oh, whatever. But, I remember that.
But,
yeah.
So, yeah, that's how this is going. It's looking good so far.
I think so.
I trust you.
Yeah, he does. He's got no choice.
We have to get a thumbnail. Ready? Wait, okay. Wait, do it go closer? Or do it like right here? And then maybe turn so you fill up that space. Okay. I don't know. But yeah, I guess the point of all that is that, I don't know. I guess as you get older, it's nicer just knowing yourself more and knowing, like, your emotional feelings and, like, where you need to be validated in some spots. And, like, guys, trust, like, we do not have the perfect relationship.
Oh, that's what we were saying. We started in... I'm sorry. That's what we were saying, though. We started in 2021. We're in 2025. Yeah. And, like, we didn't even officially start dating till 2 years ago. So that just, like, you know, there was a lot of up and down, a lot of I don't want you but chase me, a lot of, you know, there was just so much fucking bullshit or so much BS that...
I was just playing so hard to get.
I mean, in a sense, we both were. Yeah. Like, we really both were. He was in a bad spot. I just was in such a bad spot.
For a minute, we were just playing ourselves.
We really were.
And
But we were just not meant to be together
No,
during that
yeah.
time. Like we were in each other's lives. We saw each other. I would see his face at the gym, and I'm just like, I want to fucking get out of here, you know. But I stayed. Like I was also like, I want to see him,
Yeah.
but I hate him.
True. And I wasn't gonna cancel her membership, so.
And I did. I think I was about to cancel my membership, or I asked one of the workers there, like, how do I go about like pausing my membership or something like that. And if you're an actual barber, you're not gonna send us free anything. We don't need those.
If you ain't giving me a haircut for free,
oh, they gonna give you one after this.
I'm gonna go get one after this. No, but nothing beats free, and it doesn't look bad. If it did, I just buzz cut it. So I feel like
if you really didn't like the haircuts I would give you, I would expect you to tell me, yeah. But I wouldn't be cutting his hair for like the 5th time, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not the 5th time I cut your hair, definitely.
This is like I would consider it her 2nd official time cutting my hair. Because the other times was very like, no?
Yeah, I agree.
The other times were very just like touch up, trims. But like now she's like, cutting the top. Styling, she's picking sizes, picking different sizes. Before she didn't even know what a 4 or 5, 2, half, whatever meant. So I just gave her some freedom. But she knows what kind of haircuts I get. And in the end, I'm her boyfriend, so she makes me look bad. Then that's her fault. Okay.
Although there were things that like you did to me that like I wish that I didn't have to go through. I feel like everything was just meant to be the way it was, you know? Like I feel like that puts you in a spot that like you would never do that again, or like make like, you know, and even vice versa. Like I would never put you through what I have put you through. Mm-hmm. So I feel like we were just meant to go through all that, because we wouldn't have given us another chance, you know. I wouldn't have hit you up or vice versa if like we didn't go through it, you know.
In the end, it's all about, I guess, forgiveness in a sense, but then just also how you work through it.
Yeah. And patience.
But it's also like, you know, like if you guys knew everything we've been through, you would like call it stupid. But then yes, when yes and no, but then the more you get to know someone, it's more about whether or not they're gonna grow with you, or whether or not you're gonna grow with them, etc., etc. And I feel like both of us have done a lot of growth with them, as mentioned, for the last couple years. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay, so we finished my haircut.
That will be a French baguette.
A what?
A French baguette.
She dressed like a French girl today. But yeah. We're all done. The Dodger game is on in, what, 25? In less than 5 minutes. So we're
got
gonna
5 minutes to shower.
So we're gonna shower real quick, and then we start to cook our breakfast for tomorrow, which is just gonna be canned tuna. But we'll do it real quick. But let's knock out the shower. So I just got out the shower, and I wonder who this could have been. Who was that? I'll pick it up. You guys tell how often he chews on this thing? Look, it's all torn up on every single side. This side's torn and tied. This side is freaking torn and tied. This side is torn and tied. And look, he's ready. This is his little hump toy. But there you go, Drax. We're out of our shower now. My haircut looks great. We're going to watch the Dodger game now, and then we're probably going to cook some food. So we're just going to keep going through the night. We have like 2 hours to kill before we have to start going to bed. It's 7:20 right now. The game's starting right now. It should be over around.
I just pulled my mustache and it hurt. That was horrible.
My girl just over here pulling out her mustache hairs. Alright, so we finally got the game on, and it's time to cook some chicken. Oh, it's all the way back there. Right, put the wide angle on, so I know it's probably not the best, but we're just gonna make some chicken. And I just have to make this with the same teriyaki. Not teriyaki, chicken curry. $4.25, and then we'll taste it.
We're back.
Tell me what you
Before
think.
y'all say anything, this is our food that we're not sharing with anybody else. So. I like it.
Shredded carrots was going to waste, and then the canned corn, canned tuna, mayonnaise, canned pickles.
It does have a kick at the end, but it's really
It
good.
builds up. It's like yeah. My hand is a little heavy with cayenne sometimes. But I think we're done with this. We're just going to let it sit overnight, and then we'll wait for the chicken. Why she look?
So cute. I know if I need to cut this part though. But you're so cute.
But
I just love him.
we can be your guys's. We'll be your guys's YouTube parents.
And I'm good at that. Trust me, I will put you in your place.
Leave some like questions down below of anything, and like we'll do a Q&A. Even if we don't know, we won't use Google.
Even if we have 2 questions, I won't make up questions as we go.
You can ask us like how the world's atmosphere is made, and we'll just like we'll tell you because we know, but we don't know, but we know.
I teach preschool. There's a fine line where I stop caring about what to learn. Stop it!
Okay, that wasn't too bad. She messed up her nail, but her toes are still cute. So, also,
I'm like doing the most ghetto nail pedicure.
wait, go again.
I'm doing the most like cheap, like quick ghetto pedicure, and I was painting the nail, and I realized, because I can't see from this far, that I missed half the nail. I only painted half the nail.
And also, our upstairs neighbor's kid is like going off right now. So I hope if we can get anything out of these vlogs, I hope it's like an end of year recap of every time that he
We talked about him.
every time he like jumps like on
I'm not gonna lie. I've had to grip the counter and pray because there's so many times I want to say something, but it's just not worth that fight. It's not, and I know that it's not worth it. So in a couple weeks when I'm mad again, I'm gonna see this video. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
We'll see if Future Days holds up to our standard. Alright, let me show you how we're gonna eat this. Take your tostada. Boom. I'm gonna eat this now, so I'll be right back.
This game circled for Matt Sauer, so there's a very good chance he can take the top. I just brought it all for a whole circle.
Well, I think that's all we got in for us today. But we're here with Drax,
Girl, you're so
our closest
happy.
family.
Why are you so happy?
But how much did the Dodgers win by?
Dude, 15-2, say what?
15-2. I think when we turned the camera off last, it was like 7-1. And it just kept going. And it doubled by the end of the night. We just took out Drax. We meal prepped the rest of our food. I know I showed you guys some of it, but shout out to Daisy. She meal prepped the rest of it and made us breakfast, which I didn't show you guys because I was trying to edit some of our stuff together. But shout out to Daisy. She a real one. But we're gonna go to bed now. Dodgers won 15-2.
15-2.
15-2. Hopefully tomorrow we can get some more content. Today we were just a little busy and a little bit in our focus, I guess. Hopefully we can go to the gym eventually for you guys, and we'll start showing you some other stuff. Hopefully we start going out, and then we'll take you guys on like little travel trips. But for now,
no, correction. We do go out. We're so caught up in the. At least I feel that we're so caught up in the moment that like sometimes I'm like, damn, we should have recorded that. Damn, we should have recorded that.
That's true.
But that's what we're trying to get consistent, is always having the camera to be like, oh, let's start recording.
That's why, like, if you guys are watching right now, you guys are a real one. So looking trash.
I know.
He's just, dude, he's literally.
Somehow he's come. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just burying your face.
And it's like the little moments like this that matter to me, that I want to get on camera. And hopefully we come across the right thing at the right time one day that we'll end up filming the right thing for us. But for now, we're just trying to do the little daily stuff and do the realistic stuff for us, and just tell ourselves that it's possible so we can get it done. And eventually our day will come to where we're happy with our content. But we're going to keep trying, and like, subscribe, comment. What should they comment?
Ideas. Remember we said it earlier, to comment just like random ideas. And yeah, if you're a spy, please don't comment.
All right, so just comment some ideas for us to do, maybe some challenges, whatever it is.
Oh, Q&A.
Q&A questions.
Just random questions. We'll get
Anything.
into it.
Whatever
I
you
love
want.
getting deeply into the mind.
Ask like your deepest,
Weirdest.
craziest question. Not weird. Not weird.
Not weird.
Don't leave it open.
Unhinged. Unhinged is always welcome. I love unhinged.
If there's a baby on a railroad track, but there's 28 other people, you know, like those kind of. No, I'm just kidding. But anything, like, comment, subscribe.
I took out his fur. It was that piece that he had a piece that was just sticking out, and I was like, "What is going on?"
And she finally got it.
And I just took it off, and he didn't.
Can you guys see that? It's so funny. Look.
So gross.
It was like a scab that he had.
Yeah.
Alrighty, y'all. Deuces.
Bye.